Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a super exciting video. Today we are reviewing Saie Beauty's brand new foundation, their Glowy Super Skin foundation. I am so excited. And we're gonna do a full day wear test. We're gonna see what it's all about. I'm gonna give you all of my personal feelings about it. I have tried it before. This is not a first impression, so I know exactly how it performs on my dry, maturing skin. So if you're into reviews like this, please make sure you like, subscribe, comment, tell me what you think. I am so stoked about this foundation, and let's get into it. I zoomed in just a bit, so I want to prep my skin with a little bit of the Saturday Skin Waterfall Cream. I love this cream. It's a water gel cream, if that's what you're into. And I, again, have dry to normal skin, so this is really just beautiful under makeup, specifically under this foundation. It looks really nice. I am not going to use any primers or anything like that other than my skincare. So I'm gonna let this soak in and we're gonna get to applying this gorgeous foundation. Okay, so this foundation retails for $40 on Sephora. It is available today as of right now for a pre-order. It does launch on the 16th of March. It's a mostly skincare based serum foundation. You get 1 fluid ounce for $40. I have shades 7 and 8, and I'm finding that mixing the two is actually a really, a really good match for me. Okay, so I didn't disclose this. The brand did send me this foundation for my review prior to launch, but my opinion is 100% my own as always. They did not pay me to share this with you all. They don't pay me at all. They just sent the product. They also sent their new base brush. So this is also new on the website and available for pre-order. It's a super dense foundation brush. I actually really like it for cream bronzer, cream blush, all the creams, but I actually like the foundation with a sponge, as I typically do with most of my foundations. So I'm gonna pump a little bit back on my hand here. That's shade 7. It's a very watery consistency. And this is 8. And then I'm just gonna mix it up and kind of put it on my skin. It's a thin formula, it's very lightweight. It does not feel like there's anything on my skin when I wear it. And a little goes a long way. That's honestly probably too much, but that's okay because the sponge is going to help in that. So I'm just gonna gently press and pounce this over my skin, and if I feel like I have too much, I'll just rotate my sponge, see how it's to another side, and it'll kind of pick up the excess. And I mean, you saw my skin prior. I have significant redness. My skin is dry to normal, fine lines, wrinkles, all the things. It gives me great coverage. I would call this a medium coverage, and it's luminous, but I wouldn't call it like incredibly luminous. I wouldn't call it dewy. Like when I'm thinking about the Mario Surreal Skin, the Make Beauty, Mimetic Skin Tint, those all have reflective properties. They have mica in the formulas themselves. This is not glittery. It is just healthy, a nice healthy glow. So I'm just gonna go back over to where I have that product on the sponge, and it builds really nicely. So you can see I kind of pounced over here and gave myself a little more coverage where I have the most redness just with what is on my sponge. So this formula will last you a long time for $40, which I think is a fair for a higher end clean foundation. This is a clean beauty brand that doesn't have a lot of additives in their formulas. I think the price is really fair. A brush, I'm going to use a Morphe. This is the Morphe Ariel collection, just to press this concealer in. I like this concealer quite a bit. My current 2 favorite concealers are the Winky Lux Paper Perfect and the Make Beauty Mimetic Concealer. They are both what I wear every day, and I'll press that in, and then I'll kind of just go over it with a sponge, make sure there's no pulling. And look how pretty that is. It's such a nice color. I'm going to use their bronzer, which I picked up with my own money. They didn't send me this. I have the shade Light Bronze, which is their newer shade, and I am going to apply that with their new brush. I do like this brush. So if you're a big Saie Beauty fan, and you want to pick up the brush, it has their logo on it. It's really pretty. It does a beautiful job of blending cream products. I'm obsessed with this bronzer. I can't stop wearing it. And that's fine. It's a beautiful tone. It's not, if you're fair like myself, it's going to be really pretty on you, and it blends in seconds. Okay, that's all blended. I'm obsessed with that. It's just beautiful. And just for the sake of keeping it very Saie Beauty, I'm gonna go ahead and use their blush as well. It's the shade Poppy, which I think is so underrated. I love putting it on the back of my hand. It's like a coral color. And then I'm just gonna grab a brush. This is a Sigma F40, which is a bronzer brush, but that's fine. We love to do our own thing. It's such a pigmented blush. And that's why I recommend just picking it up on the back of your hand first and then working it in with the brush. And then you can take your sponge and just press right over. It's such a forgiving formula. A lot of cream blushes, like I find the Rare Beauty blush really dries down quickly. And if you don't move, when I apply that product, I apply one cheek at a time because I find it really, you have to work with it quickly. Look how forgiving that was. I really went in hard with that. And then if you want to just pick up the excess off your hand so you're not wasting. Gorgeous, 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 gorgeous. I just have become quite the Saie Beauty fan. And I'm going to take that color and just kind of go on my lips really quick. Just because I need a little color on my lip today. And then I will come back and we'll look at the whole look as one, and we'll get into the wear test. Okay, eyeshadow, brows, and all my makeup is done, and this is how we're looking. There's no filter on the video. I am using studio lighting, but that's it. It looks stunning. If you are wondering what's on the eyes, it is a new launch coming to Sephora tomorrow, so I will put it in the description box once I can, or you can see it on TikTok tomorrow. Looks so good, absolutely. So let's get into the wear test. We're going to check in a couple times throughout the day, and then I'll give you my final thoughts on how this foundation wears. But so far it looks beautiful. Okay, so this is right in front of the window. It's a little gloomy today, but this is how we're looking. No filters, no edits. Looks good so far. It's 3 o'clock. It's looking pretty glowy, but I don't mind that. But as far as like breaking up, just a little around my nose, but I've had a runny nose today. So it looks good to me. Okay, it's the end of the night. So this is where we are. I can't sleep. So I thought I would show you how much coverage I still have by taking off half. But it looks like amazing. So I'm just gonna put some cleansing balm on. This cleansing balm is so good, by the way. It's this one by Hamish. I'll link it in the description box. All right. Let's see. Okay. It wears beautifully. So 10 out of 10. Honestly, one of my favorite foundations I've tried in such a long time. Highly recommend. It launches in Sephora for purchase on the 16th.